Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center, providing big city healthcare with a hometown touch. And now, down on the corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Monday, July 22nd, 2019. Welcome to Down on the Corner program.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your conversation.
I sit here talking with Bob Zdora, and all of a sudden, it's like 10
good.
seconds after 7.
We had the intro to play. We were fine.
Well, so
by
you
the
know
way,
that.
We got a
You
show
know
to
that.
do.
We don't.
You guys look up and say, oh, it's 7 o'clock.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome excuse me, to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis, Bob Rechtenwald, Bob Zdora. Hope your Monday morning's off to a great start. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Everybody, good weekend.
I had a hot one.
It was a little warm.
We went to Whitewater yesterday, and
you were hot?
we burnt.
Really?
I mean, I don't care that there's water there. You're still gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Especially that water reflects that light,
Boy.
It was a point where you're floating, and then every now and then you just got to dunk your face in the water and let it cool off because your head was get so hot. It was a hot one. I'll give you
But we
that.
got cooler temperatures on the way.
I'm ready for it.
I'm
Bring
ready
it
for
on.
Yeah. 91, 92, 93 is not that bad, but with this humidity and just the moisture in the air just makes it unbearable.
I'll tell you where it was hot. We had that OFA had that football.
I bet you
training
guys
camp.
roasted on Bomber Stadium.
Not me. I was roasting on a lawnmower.
You get on that turf, and I
That
mean, it
reflective,
is
yeah.
so hot on that
It
turf.
holds it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
It's a 10-degree temperature differential from the stands to the stadium, to the
We
grass. to the
shot it
turf.
last year, and on the day we shot it, there was almost 17 degrees
17?
difference between
Yeah.
what the stands and what the field was showing.
Wow. Down on the Corner is brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center. Best care in the Midwest, the envy of many Midwestern hospitals. In fact, it's a very good selling point for Bob Zdora and the Z team when they have folks come in from out of state to look at some properties down here after they visited retiredtoarkansas.net. BRMC, urgent care 24/7. Check it out on your smartphone, tablet, or computer. Only $69 per visit. Go to BaxterRegionalCare.com. Go to the Apple App Store or Google Play on your other smartphone devices. But it helps a lot that, this is our hospital.
Sure.
Like,
Well,
look at this.
yeah. And it just helps everybody down
Yeah.
here. I mean, obviously, it helps the people who live here.
You bet.
Yeah.
That's the big thing, you know.
Plus about 17, 18 other counties.
And all the things that they do.
And the innovation.
Yes. The
the
innovation,
technology,
the things
you know.
that they do for the community and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, they're the major engine here.
And you're big behind the Muruck
Yep.
house. You help that family, that fine family there in that house and the other 3 houses. Baxter Regional Medical Center, best care in the Midwest, the envy of many Midwestern hospitals. Baxter Regional Medical Center. And Bob and I are enjoying Brewed Awakening
We
coffee.
are.
Hope you're doing the same thing. Brewed Awakening coffee with 3 locations to serve you. Of course, Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby. We got 62 East Plaza. And what did I leave out? Bomber Boulevard?
Bomber Boulevard.
Check them
Go
out.
by there and away.
3 locations to serve you. The best coffee in town. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. And Mike and his staff do a fantastic job of some great coffees. Check out all the blends, mochas, lattes, iced coffee, you name it, they've got it. Brewed Awakening Coffee, 3 locations to serve you right here in Mountain Home. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. Time to get your pre-planning done, perhaps. Bob Rechtenwald here had a customer one time said, they don't need to talk about pre-planning. She's correct. And so we've been talking about that for a long time. Talk to Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, Brad, anybody can help you. Very professional, caring, loving. They know what they're doing. They can help you beyond comprehension. Great folks. What else can I say? With all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. 29 Roller Funeral Homes to serve you in Arkansas, 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. And they take the load off. They take the load off. They're very, very good. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, it's hard to comprehend at this date just how close the first day of school is for the students, but within the next 3 to 4 weeks, our area schools will be open and faculty and students will once again fill the classrooms. Lord, it's not too early to pray now for safety of our schools. For every student, for every administrator, I pray for safety. Keep our students safe at bus stops and on the bus as they travel. I pray for the school resource officers, for everyone in our schools. I pray for their safety. Bless the upcoming school year in all the schools, and I pray that they are successful this year, and that's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
Hang on. If you've been to Whitewater, this is going to be a little rusty.
dun, 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 dun.
I think it's great.
It's not bad.
That's great.
See, Bob. See, Bob, it's great, Bob.
Hey, we got a moo out of him.
Hey, that's
big
saying a
reaction.
lot. That's saying a lot for Bob.
Weather brought to you by the Z Team. Excuse me, Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. Bob and Linda Zdora, the award-winning Z Team. 870-405-0793. Retired2Arkansas.net. It's time to take a look at the White River. Brought to you by the Z
Bring
Team.
it up.
I bet that was a busy place Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What was something downtown?
No, just people floating the river.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
We're up a little bit.
Yep.
And we've got
Getting a little buffering icon, but that is pretty up to date. I brought it up just a minute ago.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's just about where it should be.
Yep. The beautiful White River, looking from Marion County into Baxter County, Arkansas. Of course, the city of Cotter. You see the little park there, the baseball field, and the railroad museum there in the little bit of a clearing right there. The bridge to the left side of your screen. And so
what a pretty shot this morning.
yes.
It's been so foggy, you really haven't been able to
yeah.
see the
There's no
detail
fog.
of what it is. But, boy, it's not foggy this morning at all.
Oh, very
That is
nice.
awesome.
Nice and green. Wow. Brought to you by the Z Team. Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. We'll be doing a little bit of This Week in Real Estate coming up here in just a few minutes. Morning weather, once again, brought to you by the Z Team. For all your real estate needs, go to Retired2Arkansas.net. Be sure to check out the website. You can see the very same picture we've got on the screen right here of the beautiful White River. Once again, I'm going to tell my friends in St. Clair County, Illinois, and St. Louis County, Missouri, you're getting ready to retire. You need to call the Z Team and find that property down here in North Arkansas and get out of Illinois. Come on down here and enjoy your life. Listen,
I was just up in Illinois. I could, yeah. Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
I hear you. Yeah, I've heard a few stories. Right now we've got 73 degrees at Mountain Home and Flip, and it's 69 in Harrison. 69 in Harrison. 73 at Yellville, 71 at Salem, 73 at Calico Rock, 75 in Mountain View. 68 in St. Louis, Missouri, 75 at Poplar Bluff, Missouri, West Plains at 71, Branson, Missouri at 68 and 50.
I missed that. What was the temperature in Harrison?
69.
Chicken fried steak.
Chicken fried steak. There you go.
50 degrees of Watford City, North Dakota. Wow.
Quit giving them hints.
Well, we've got some pretty good rain right now in Illinois, Missouri, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Arkansas, a little bit out in West Texas and New Mexico. And so they say that cold front is coming through, and so bring it on. I mean, you know.
A little break would be good. Especially when a little break would be good.
Yeah.
Especially when you talk about starting school. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
I mean,
Wait, let's kind
I
of.
think the teacher's first day is like August 5th.
Yeah, okay, let's couple
It's
of
just
weeks.
right
Couple
now.
of weeks.
I
Let,
don't like
let everybody,
everybody,
let the parents that are kind of enjoying it go, wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah. Take a look at the Little Rock stop right quick. The Little Rock radar. We've got showers in the southern part of the state across the Louisiana-Arkansas line. Fort Smith getting the heaviest precip right now. North of Mountain Home, there's quite a lot of, it's not a lot, but we
Put
have
that in
precip.
rotation, will you?
Yeah. Kind of moving
okay.
east-southeast. So 62, 412 east and west to be affected. Interstate 40, Interstate 49, Interstate 30, a little bit of shower activity. 40 east is not too bad right now, Little Rock to Memphis, and Highway 65, you're going to have some showers from Little Rock to Branson. But as of right now, Highway 67 and 167 is a split between Batesville and going on up into Poplar Bluff, no problems there. Excuse me, along with Interstate 555. So it is what it is, and so I'm looking forward to the cooler temperatures. The 90, 91, 92, 93 don't bother me, but the dew point is 75, 76. I looked the other day, it was 90, or it was 80 on the dew point. It's just like this. Well, I hit the Paducah, Kentucky radar, which is fine, and you can see they've got a flood watch box north of Poplar Bluff that's going to affect Highway 67 as you go towards Greenville and on up to Farmington and Fredericktown, Missouri, and a little bit on I-27 at I-24. I'm going to back that up and go back to the St. Louis stop. I hit the wrong radar. There's the St. Louis stop right there. Come on. For some reason, St. Louis don't want to load. That's Centralia, Illinois. There we go. A lot of rain in the St. Louis area, stretching all the way up to almost Champaign-Urbana, just south of Bloomington. Did you hit rain coming back up there?
Not too much. No, not on Saturday when I came back, no.
Wow, I-64 East St. Louis, Illinois towards Mount Vernon, a lot of rain right there. I-70 towards Vandalia, Effingham, a lot of rain there. And then you see Farmington into St. Louis on I-55, I-44, a 100-mile stretch from Rolla to St. Louis, and even Columbia East on 70 with a lot of rain. Some flood watch boxes around St. Louis, and then out on the outskirts of St. Louis out towards Rolla, Missouri. Wow, that's surprising. Then back this out, and we'll take a look at southwest Missouri and see what's here. Now you can get a pretty good picture from Rolla back to Joplin on I-44. You see I-70 there south of I-70 from KC to Columbia, but south of there, all the shower activity. Springfield being affected, and then you see that line of showers from Fort Smith to Mountain Home back to West Plains. Interesting. Okay, no heat warnings today for the Midwest. There's a little bit along the East Coast, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia. Right now, some flood watch boxes from St. Louis back to Rolla, Central Missouri, South Central Missouri, but nothing for. I'm starting to hear a little bit of rain hit the roof here.
Just going to say.
But anyway, here's what the forecast says. Today, 70% chance of thunderstorms likely. Tonight, a low of 64 degrees. For Tuesday, a high of 80 degrees. Tuesday night, 61 degrees. Wednesday, 84 and sunny. 84 on Thursday, 86 on Friday. Low, 61, 62, and 62.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Open the windows
That'd
and
be
turn
nice.
the fan on. There's nothing better than having that attic fan.
That'd be nice.
Until you've got to turn it off and get all the humidity out of
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
But
right.
see,
It all
that
depends on the
humidity's
humidity's going to
supposed
be
to
the thing. That's,
You know, if the humidity drops, they say it's going to be a lot drier air come down from the north. Checking I-Drive Arkansas, not much going on. They're getting some things cleaned up. We got some slow traffic south of Little Rock, accident downtown Little Rock, which will be cleaned up if you're going to Little Rock today. But other than that, be sure to check out I-Drive Arkansas before you travel. We can put the weather radar on top of this now so you can see around the Fort Smith area and the Mountain Home area. And so you can check your border states, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Tennessee. And we'll take a look at MoDOT. This is MoDOT, Traveler Information Map, MoDOT, Missouri Department of Transportation. You know, the southern part of the state down here, 142, it's a state highway that comes out of Bakersfield, Missouri, goes over to Poplar Bluff. That was, several areas were flooded there. That's cleaned up. My son came down I-29 last week, and it's in pretty good shape there. So before you travel, check I-Drive Arkansas and MoDOT Traveler Information Map. It'll help you as you travel so you know the road conditions and where to expect the construction.
There's a lot of construction in Illinois, both going up and coming down. So if you're going up to take a look,
What'd you
they've
do,
got a
I-55 up or
website. I took 55. I should have taken 57, but I don't know if that was any better.
Really?
But 55 was like. So, but I did notice as I was coming by, they're stuck in all the traffic, that the corn's only about. It's not as high as an elephant's eye. I can say that. So I know that they were real late getting it in.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
but
because
it's
it was so wet.
it's in. So if we hopefully will have a little bit of length on the summer and fall, that they'll be able to get a good harvest then.
I was in, when I come back from Murfreesboro, Nashville, Tennessee on I-40, get on Interstate 155 there at Dyersburg. That's some of the most beautiful cornfields I've seen. It reminds me, of the Effingham over to Terre Haute, Indiana on I-70, but beautiful corn. And it
was low. It's got a little
over
grow.
there at Dyersburg, Tennessee, towards the rivers. It's in pretty good shape there.
I don't know how the rice guys ended up doing.
The rice fields in southeast Missouri weren't really wet. And I thought, why is that rice field not flooded? Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, pollen count for today, 0.6 low. Grasses, plankton, and chenopod's. Tomorrow, 4.6 is your prediction for allergens. And so today with the rain washing everything down, hopefully, people won't be sneezing. And
clean the air out a little bit.
There you go. Morning weather is brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retiredtoarkansas.net. And after the break, we'll be doing This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora, so stick around for that. Community Calendar Time brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Best lunch, best breakfast in town, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11.
And
Chicken Fried Steak Day.
Oh my gosh!
You ruined it. You ruined it.
You ruined the whole moment. I mean, why would you do something
He
like
sets that whole thing up, and you just jump in there.
Sad part is Bob reminded him a minute ago with his comment, or he would have been a deer in the headlights.
Just say it's Chicken Fried Steak Day.
Monday is Chicken Fried Steak Day. All day you got for breakfast chicken fried steak, eggs, hash browns, biscuit and gravy or toast for $6.88. Or for lunch, you got chicken fried steak with choice of 2 sides, roller cornbread, also $6.88. Can't beat it. Go in and grab a cup of coffee and slice of pie and give Amanda a hard time.
There you go.
She loves it.
Best lunch, best breakfast in town, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11. Yep, a lot of fun.
There
So
you go.
just go sit and relax.
Linda will be in there today. She's got to meet with somebody to discuss some stuff, and that's where they're going to go. They're going to have lunch in
That's
there.
the best spot, you know.
We were there last Monday.
Yep. Back to school community prayer, August 4th at 2 o'clock at St. Peter the Fisherman Catholic Church. They have special music with children singing. This is a community-wide, non-denominational prayer for the schools like we just had here. And be prayer for the safety of the students and faculty. Once again, August 4th at 2 o'clock at St. Peter the Fisherman Catholic Church. Back to school community prayer. And the Baxter County Fair Pageant, September 7th at 6 o'clock at Dunbar. Many age divisions. Register online now through September 4th at baxtercountyfair.org. 5 optional ways to win for each division, only $25. Most photogenic, prettiest smile, prettiest hair, best dress, and best personality. Contact Tammy Barnes, 2293 County Road 46 in Henderson. Or, let's see, here's a phone number, 870-404-7211. And there's
This past Saturday, the OFA had their training camp at the high school Bomber Stadium, and I just want to thank all the volunteers for making that a success, and all the coaches with the schools. They really stepped up. They were out there the whole time. They stepped up and brought a lot of their wisdom to the game and stuff for the kids, and just made it a very positive impact for the kids. So I want to thank them for that. And we do have one more sign up. I believe it was changed. It was supposed to be this weekend, but I'm told it's been moved to the first weekend of August. Is that correct?
August 3rd.
August 3rd. So August 3rd, it will be at the locker room from 12 to 2. So if you still got a child, 3rd and 4th grade or 5th and 6th.
I believe that has been changed. They're trying to get it to be the youth center. They'll let you know today or tomorrow.
Never mind. There will be a sign-up.
There will be a sign-up.
There'll be a sign-up August 3rd. They're trying to have it at the youth center.
Okay. We'll get it out there somehow. Anything else?
Gainesville, Missouri Eastern Star Chapter Christmas in July. Today from 9 to noon. Come in and sign a card for a veteran. All cards go to homebound, inbound veterans. The event starts at 9 o'clock at the Robert Burns Masonic Lodge in Gainesville, Missouri. Coffee, cookies, lunch provided. Donations are gladly accepted. For more information, 417-679-4230. Now it's time for a break. Be right back.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero. and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either a terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
It's time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. For all your real estate needs, Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team, 870-405-0793. Bob.
Yes, sir.
Howdy. Welcome back.
Welcome. Linda was busy while I was gone. She was out, she had several listings to get done. We got a couple closings this week from things that have happened before. It's been busy. Interest rates are still great. People that listen and get pre-approved and are ready to go make things much better. There's houses that go in a couple of days. You know, some price points, some types of houses are just in high demand. And there's others that have sat for a while. It just a matter there. You know, there's a lid for every pot, and when that lid shows up in town, you need to be ready for them when they go. And part of the process, when you put an offer in on a home, is the inspections and the inspection process. And the purpose of the inspection is to make sure that the home is structurally sound, that the electric is all good and the house isn't going to burn down, that the roof is in serviceable shape, that the heating and air are serviceable. That doesn't mean that they're brand new. If you buy a house that's 15 years old or 30 years old or however long, and some of the stuff may have been replaced a while ago, well, when you buy that house, you know that that's the condition. If the stuff is working, that's what you want. Same thing with the electric and things like I mentioned before. It's not a blank check to get the house turned into what you want it to be or what you're going to make it. It's to make sure that the house is going to be standing there when you purchase it and that you know what issues the home has. The inspector is going to go up and he's going to say one of the vent boots from one of the bathrooms is deteriorated a little bit. Well, that could be fixed in a couple different ways. You generally don't want to be putting new holes in the roof.
Right.
You really don't want to put holes in a roof in any way that you can help. And so sometimes you'll get somebody who'll say, well, then they should all be replaced. If that one's bad, then they're all bad. No, if that one's bad, that one can either be retired or whatever the case may be to make it functional again. But doesn't mean that everything gets done. Electrical issues, ground fault, things like that, those get called out and we get those repaired all the time. But if you're not happy with the color of something, or you're not happy with the way, well, why did he do that way? Is it structurally sound? That's the way it is, and that's the way you're buying the home. I mean, you can't come in and expect this guy to make it a brand new house for you.
Right.
You know, this couple make it a brand new house for you. So it's something that we've had a couple issues with. We do make a list. We present it back to the seller and say, these are issues that need to be addressed. You know, and there's most of the inspectors, they have reports, and they'll have on it if it's a safety issue. You know, like I say, electrical things that are double tapped, outlets that aren't in the box. Sometimes we'll get that where there's just wires down in the crawl space where they just wing nut them together. Those are types of things that you want to know about. If there's a crack in the foundation, well, what caused that crack? Stair stepping in brick veneer, that's pretty common here. If you get a big vertical crack, that may be a different issue. Something else happened there to make those bricks go. But that's what you're bringing that inspector in for, is to find those things. And generally they have a solution for that. They can say, well, this was caused by. And if you know what it is and you're an informed buyer, that's what you want to do. So I bring that up just because we've had a couple on both sides, you know, where people thought they were going to get the whole house rebuilt, basically. And especially at certain price points, it's like, no, that's why that house is at that price point, because they knew there was some issues, or they knew door cracks. You know, those happen all the time here. And the way
what'd you say, door
cracks? We're like over the doors,
up
in
in
the
the
bedroom. You get these little like 45-degree cracks that come in, and you'll have people that will, when it rains again, it lifts back up. You know, so we've had Joe Flowers is a great guy, and he does our foundation work. So he'll go down below the house and see if a couple of shims raise this up, move that.
Yeah.
And he's come in and said, if I fill that crack, and if I get this back up and we fill that crack, when it rains again and this ground gets moist again, it's going to raise back up, and it's going to force all that back out, and it's going to be worse than it was. So again, informed buyers so that you know what you're getting into, and that's what we do.
I think we got a
That's
squirrel.
like real rain, huh?
No, that's a bird.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Bird up on the roof.
I thought maybe it was like big drops coming.
We're doing a Texas two-step.
That was funny. You know, the one thing that reminded me of is as Bob was just talking, all of a sudden, squirrel.
Well, I wasn't sure what that was. I've been in some bad weather the past week. It comes and goes.
But that's interesting, though, because you think, hey, you lived in a house forever and ever and ever, this perfect shape. Oh, well, what about this and this and this? Yeah. Well,
And we've had sellers, that when the inspector, we knew that was there, and we knew that was there. Well, you should have fixed it for yourself. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't have to, put money into it now at the end. Plumbing issues where if you took 10 minutes with a screwdriver and took that plate that's on your shower and tightened it back up so that the water doesn't get behind it, so that it doesn't rot out the area behind down all the way down into the basement and stuff. If your toilets are, if you're just sitting there and that toilet's moving, get it fixed because the ring has gone bad. And these are things that you should do for yourself, whether you're for sale or not. I mean, yeah, exactly. And that's the idea. You want to get ahead of this before you get...
It's more time than money.
Exactly. So things that we run into, and that was kind of the whole purpose of starting. When we started this to begin with, that was the idea, was to get information out for people.
A lot of these are get around to it's.
Yeah. And you really need to get around to some of these things and cleaning out the gutters, to keep that rain from getting forced back in. Water's a very powerful thing, and it will cause severe damage over a period of time. You really want to stay on that. So things that you can do to help yourself, whether you're on the market or not. But these are things that come up. We get them in inspections, and people say, oh yeah, well, we knew that had well, you probably should have worked on that and see what you could do to help it out. So.
What kind of numbers we got this week?
This week in real estate, There were 62 new listings came up, 22 parcels of land, 7 commercial properties. 33 homes came on the market.
Wow.
They came on in the range from $37,000 to $2.1 million. Really nice house out on Mallard Point. 2 of them came on as active contingent. Average price coming on the market this week was $215,000. There were 38 sales last week, 6 parcels of land, 2 commercial properties, but 27 homes sold. Those homes sold in a range from $16,000 to $250,000. Average sale price this week was $121,000. 140 days on market, but $3.2 million in residential real estate closed this week. 39 properties had price changes. 19 properties expired. There are 25 listings in Missouri, and of those 25 listings, 23 of those are Century 21 listings. So if you're up there,
Gainesville
you
area?
pick this up. But yeah, up in that general area up there, up in Linda's licensed in Missouri. Darlene is licensed in Missouri, and we've had pretty good success helping people out up there.
That's good.
So, because people know how to find Century 21, they know how to find us. They find us on the website, and that's a big thing.
And 3.2 million, you're still moving at least 3
we're
million
still
a week.
moving.
Yeah.
We're gonna. There's currently 582 homes listed on our MLS here, and that's been pretty steady. I mean, it fluctuates like 1 or 2 a week, one up, one down. I mean, it's really, really close. This year to date, there's been 589 homes have sold, and they've sold for a combined price of $85.6 million. Average time on market is 133 days, and the average sale price is $145,000. Last year, there have been 559 homes, so you've got 30 more homes have sold this year than last year for $75.5 million, which is $10.1 million there. But part of the factor here, the 156 days last year compared to 133 this year. And the average price last year was $135 compared to $145. So you can see the market trending up. There's more, several more of the bigger houses have sold.
Yeah.
It's not just the stuff at the
But your
125
time on the
range.
market is down.
Time on the market is down because people, and it'll probably start to tick up a little bit as we get into school, and then we'll get a push again in September. Coming into September, the adults, as I call the people our age, they can travel then. The weather's still nice. The lakes are still great. The fishing's here. You can do all the things that you want to do, and you don't have as many tourists because they don't see themselves as that. They don't as many tourists. You don't have as many kids around. The restaurants aren't as crowded. Those types of things. So.
What about the first time empty nesters when all the kids are in college, getting married, moving on?
Yeah.
And then hey, we got 2 more weeks of vacation left this year. Why don't we go see North Arkansas, Southern Missouri?
Oh, and they do.
Mom and Dad come down to Branson. They come into Mountain Home, maybe down to Mountain View, Arkansas.
Yeah, I mean, people come down here. Well, they come down obviously year round, but the fall is a great time for people to travel. If you're traveling at all, one, it's spectacular. More as you get into October for scenery and the changing of colors, but just to be here and to be able to do the things that you can do, and it's like I say, it's not as crowded. The restaurants are a little easier to get into, more camping sites. Not as, not that the lakes are ever that crowded, but fewer people out there. The fishing's still good, and with all the lakes being as high as there are, there's more water in them, so it's more water to explore when you're out there on them.
And we've done this for the last 12 years between the radio and TV. It's going to be that time of year when the holidays come up and the kids come in to Grandpa and Grandma's house and say, Mom, Dad, this house is like 2-story, 5 bedrooms. You got 3.2 acres. You really want to take care of this much home. And we'll probably talk in the next few weeks about
and we do, and we talk to those people a lot, try to get them ready for it. It's a big move, when you're trying to make that decision to go, it's a tough thing to do. And we remind them that you're going to take your memories with you. This has been your home. Now it's kind of your house. When it starts to become more of a burden, then it's your house.
Yeah.
When you were raising the kids and doing everything else, and you were vibrant and able to keep up with everything, then it was your home.
Yeah.
But you still got that here. You're still going to take that with you.
You can take the pictures and the plaques and
of course. And you downsize a little bit, not as much for Mom to keep up as far as dusting and cleaning and everything else, and Dad not being on the mower for a day, or hiring Bob to come out there and say, hey, cut my grass.
Yeah.
And that's what people need to do. And you get to that point where it becomes more of a chore than something that you like to do. Then it's time to really think about finding something maybe a little closer to town. You find that you can't drive as well at night, that those little star headlights as you're coming along. And well, it's just a fact of life. So you find you're visiting doctors more than twice a year for your normal physical. These are all part of life, and that's what we do. We help people go through those phases, and we do.
Phone number, website.
Phone number. Give my honey a call. She's at 870-405-0793. The website's retiredtoarkansas.net. If you know any of our agents, if you know Reese Tubbs, Jordan Womack, Darlene Clark, Sam McMaster, TJ Fitzmaurice, tell Linda, hey, send TJ over because I want to list my house. We'll take care of that in a heartbeat. That's what we're here for. That's the purpose of the team. And the team's doing very well. Very well. Everybody's busy.
Womack yesterday at lunch. He's just, he's in. I mean, he's just, I'm selling real estate.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I'm
he's
with
doing
the
a great
Z team.
job. Yeah.
He's enjoyed it.
So we're very happy to get this up and running and help these kids become, kids in general term, of being able to help them become good realtors.
Yep.
That's the deal.
That's the deal. Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team, for all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793, retiredtoarkansas.net. Time for a break. Be right back.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrub stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Gray's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Well, this is Monday Morning Sports.
But it's not sports.
But we're not doing sports. We're doing business highlight.
There you go.
Until
The
sports
sports
season
kind of
kicks
ended
back
to
up.
the summer, so
Yeah, when school gets back in full swing and things pick back up in school sports, then we'll bring back Monday morning sports. But today we have Twin Lakes Animal Clinic Dr. Felice Troutman joining us. She has the new veterinary clinic on Main Street here in Mountain Home, and you can't miss it because it has that dog in the front that as soon as you turn the corner by the bank, it watches you until you pass, and it freaks me out every time I go by there. Dr. Troutman, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And as Scooter says, don't be scared. The cameras don't bite. He does, however, so I'll sit here between them.
there's rumors about that. I don't believe it, but
Yeah. So the question is, how long have you been there?
We opened Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, back in February.
Correct.
And where did you come here from?
Jonesboro area, northeast Arkansas.
Okay.
So,
And you had a clinic over there, or did you work at a clinic? Or?
no, I've worked at several clinics over there, and then I moved here in 2015.
Okay.
And worked at a clinic for about 2 years here.
And decided to go out on your own.
Yes.
We've got a great location because, you, like I say, you can't miss it, especially with that dog that just watches you all the way down Main Street. Yeah, that is a unique
Completely
tool.
illusion. No movement involved.
No movement at all.
Nope.
Well, when I first saw it, I thought that head just kind of went with the wind of your car, you know, and I'm thinking, well, it may not be right. But,
you know, some people do. They draw those or have those pictures that seems like it's moving with you. That dog just seems to be one of them.
well, let me tell you, him and I become good friends.
Now, what all animals do you work with?
I'm just getting ready to ask that same question. Are you strictly a small animal vet, or do you do any large animal?
Pretty much small animal. Dogs, cats. We'd work with the small, like pocket pets, lizards.
It's a pocket
well, like mice, gerbil, hamster.
Those are pets?
They are.
Okay.
They are, to some degree. They're more of a watch the pet type thing, I think.
Lizards. I know lizards around here used to be a big pet.
Water dragons. Yeah, we haven't seen any of those really, but
whatever.
Not those. Let's not go there.
No.
Yeah, that may not be such a good thing to keep.
No, maybe not. I know, and they have a real problem in South Florida. They'll have alligators as pets, and then they get too big to deal with.
I don't need those in my clinic.
You don't allow those either?
Primarily,
Ticks and chiggers are about the only pets that we have at my house, it seems like.
Primarily cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs.
Yes.
And you're a mobile vet service.
Correct. We provide services in home as well. So if you are unable to get your pet into the vehicle, or end of life, or too many pets that you don't want to make 20 trips into town, or if you're unable to drive, those kind of situations.
Scooter has some pets here at the station, and you might
We got a
hear
couple
those.
birds that are really having a ball up on the roof this morning.
I'm just curious if they're crows, because I'd like to catch a crow.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet one of them is. The mobile side intrigues me because with the elderly population that we
Correct.
have here, that has got to be a big help for them. It probably helps their pets remain healthier because
Correct.
they can call you, you can go and visit
And they
them.
don't have to worry about having somebody come pick them up, them or their pet, and
Right.
having the pet transported.
Is it a large extra fee for you to go to their home?
There's a house call fee, and it's dependent on how far out of the mountain home area. But
How far do you go?
I think the farthest I would drive would be about 45 minutes.
So just this side
One
of
way.
Harrison?
Yeah. Probably 30 minutes would be ideal.
Maybe down to Mountain View?
Correct.
Marshall? Almost?
I don't really know where Marshall, I know where Marshall is, but I don't know how long it takes to get there. So
It's 50 miles.
that would be pushing it.
That'd be
a lot of
hard.
time out of the office.
Maybe St. Joe, which is this
correct.
side by 10, 15 miles.
Okay. I've drove through
The
there
animal
yesterday.
better really be having an issue.
Yes.
Well, you know, it's just important for people to understand how far you will go, and because there's a lot of folks out there that
We are a big
go all the way to
retirement
Salem.
area, and I
Yeah.
could see where that is a major asset for people not to have to leave and take their pets in. And
You get over to Viola and Salem in that area,
That would
in that
be-
direction, and then will you go up into Missouri, or are you allowed to
I'm
go
not.
into Missouri?
I'm not licensed for Missouri, so. And it would be nice also to do vaccination wellness clinics in some of the smaller towns that don't have, because that way it would be mutually beneficial. If I just have one patient or one client,
Sure.
that would be less beneficial for me. And if I had a group setting,
Sure.
that would
Set
be
up
something.
in a community center or
Right.
something
Right.
that you could do
That's something that I'm working towards setting up, but haven't really.
do a community wellness, pet wellness
Right.
day, and then Mrs. Smith that lives 5 miles and can't get in, maybe at that point you possibly could go see her
Right.
pets.
Right.
How many people do you have in your clinic that work with you?
It's a small startup, so we've got 3 people, including myself. Not including my husband, who's the maintenance person.
Well, there you go. Gotta have those.
Yes.
Scooter, you want to take a 7:45 break?
we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z team at Century 21 LeMac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. There she is. Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. 4-wheel suspension. Handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work. And deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right products.
I was involved in a wreck on the interstate. A friend and I was rear-ended by a drunk driver, and I was in excruciating pain. I started the chiropractor care along with the massage therapy, and it has totally transformed my world. With God's help and the help of them, I have totally got my life back together, and I'm free of pain medicine, and I'm so grateful that I am where I need to be today.
If you want the
Dr. Felice Troutman, Twin Lakes Animal Clinic, and Baxter Mobile Vet Service. How do they get a hold of you?
You can reach me at the phone number 870-701-1998. We have a Facebook page under Twin Lakes Animal Clinic, and you can reach us on our website, also at twinlakesanimalclinic.com.
What are your office hours?
Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. We have some appointment possibilities in the evenings on Thursdays until about 7, or Saturday mornings.
With it being mobile vet, is there emergency service available at that point too?
There is.
Okay. All right. The clinic, you say, is you and 2 others and the husband that's the maintenance man, which got to have the maintenance man.
Got to have the maintenance man.
Because he probably helps cook dinner too, so got to have him.
No cooking of dinner.
No cooking dinner. Oh my! What's wrong with us?
No cooking of dinner. Period.
Not at all.
No, not much. Not much.
I'll be darned.
So his version of cooking is we're headed out.
Yeah,
Get
mine
in the
too.
car.
Well, that's what I'm
both
gathering.
you guys.
There's no dinner.
Oh,
cooking.
there's no dinner.
No.
Oh, I'm there with you. I see.
See, he catches on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Takes a minute.
Where did you go to vet school?
LSU.
LSU.
Arkansas doesn't have a vet school, so all of the Arkansas vets have to go out of state. And
Where did you go to high school?
I went to high school at Nettleton.
Okay.
Northeast Arkansas.
And graduated when?
90.
Oh my gosh. Scooter, you're old.
I know. I'm old.
Yeah. Let's see. 1990, I'd been married 10 years already.
What made you get into this field? You always wanted to be one, or you?
Yes, I just happened to take a very twisted path to get there. So I previously taught high school. And
In Northeast Arkansas?
Walnut Ridge.
Walnut Ridge, okay.
And had the opportunity to go back to school to try to get into vet school, and I took it, and I managed to get in.
It's difficult to get in.
It is. Yes, it's very difficult to get in, and I'm thankful that I didn't have to try more than once, but yes, difficult to get in.
And I think a lot of people don't know that you think of vet, they just had to go that route. They went through their schooling, they went through this and that. But it is a tough field to get into, and many years of schooling to get there.
I have a daughter-in-law that's a vet tech. For an outfit called Pet Clinic, I guess or I don't know what it's called. They're in the Petcos, these little pet clinics are in the Petcos. Anyway, she's over in Oklahoma. And she said that getting into vet school is tough. They have one in Stillwater, and it's a tough deal. So
I interviewed there. I was accepted, but not a contract spot. Contract spot being you pay in-state tuition. And with the debt that's associated with vet school, in-state tuition was important.
Yeah, I bet.
So,
big difference.
Yes.
Big difference. Family, you have a husband that's a maintenance man, doesn't cook dinner. You have children?
Grown, yes. They are 27 and 24.
Wow.
So,
and they live in this area or away?
My daughter calls this her home base, but she travels with her husband.
Okay.
And child.
And
child to be.
Child and child to be. Well, good deal. So, undoubtedly, you like the Twin Lakes area, or you wouldn't have come here.
Yes, since I was a little older whenever I graduated from vet school, I decided that I probably would never get to actually retire. So my husband and I talked about it, and we wanted to try to move somewhere where we would like to retire to.
Mm-hmm.
That way we don't have to retire to be there. So this area.
Might as well just enjoy it all you can when
Right,
you're here.
right. Which when you move there, you don't get to enjoy it near as much as when you get to go visit the location. So living here, you don't go out on the lake quite as much as you think you would.
Or the golf course, or...
That's amazing how that works, too, because we used to do all this fishing, and we were at the lake every time we came down to visit. And now that we live here, a lot of that's kind of slacked off.
You just don't go. Don't go. I fished more on the river when I lived in Dallas than I have before or after I moved to Dallas.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's amazing how that works.
Who do you have working with you, the other two parties in your clinic?
Patty Zolfer, who is a vet tech, and then Sarah Walker, who is associated with the Walker auction.
Oh, I know Miss Sarah, yes. I've known her for a long time.
She's a sweetheart. They're both sweethearts. And great with the animals.
Patty Zolfer, that name's familiar.
And then she's got her dog that works there too, I think.
He tries.
Is that the one that watches you down Main Street?
Not
no,
that one.
No.
This is a real one?
This is a real one.
Is he as good as the one that watches you go down Main Street?
He will definitely watch you.
Yeah? What kind of dog is he?
German Shepherd.
Oh, my.
So.
Okay.
And if you step in the clinic, unless we have just recently swept, you will see his proof.
Yeah.
Hair everywhere.
Hair everywhere.
See, we got a German Shepherd a while back, and she's the one that's been trying to answer all my questions here, because they are a little different, and there's some things that I had concerns about and this and that, but it's pretty cool that she actually has one, so she knew, able to help me out.
Does your clinic offer a spay and neuter?
We haven't. Spay and neuter
you have
services.
A service, yes.
Yes, definitely. We haven't set up any defined
free clinics or reduced
definitely,
price clinics.
Yeah, we haven't set up any discount times yet, but usually it's associated with fall and spring, so it's coming up possibly.
I know this is more of an animal control issue, but what can be done in the general area about all these wildcats we have?
That's a tough call. Theoretically, catch, neuter, and release would work, and that's not completely, I saw a study where that's not completely as beneficial as what we would hope it would be, and I don't remember exactly why, but and then you have to have people who can afford to neuter or spay, pay, because obviously with the numbers that you're talking about in any area, it would drive a vet clinic into the ground, cost-wise. I do know that the Humane Society has received a pretty sizable grant that can help people with that. They have to be put in a live trap, presented to the vet clinic, and then go home in a live trap to be released again. But the Humane Society would be the people to contact for more information about that.
Okay, good deal. Scooter, you got any questions?
Well, that was a good question, because around here, especially when you get outside of the real city limits, I know that there's some problems inside, but there's a lot of animals that just are running wild. And some of them, are great, and they're not a problem. The people don't mind them, but you don't want them just to keep multiplying and have all these animals that don't necessarily have a home or running around begging on porches for food or whatever, and it's a tough thing to fight.
Yeah, it's crazy.
One of my biggest things for bringing her on is a lot to do with the mobile service that she offers, and to help some of these elderly people, some of these people that just, it's not as convenient to leave home, especially trying to haul.
There's a lot of it's not possible for them to leave home, but they don't want to give up their pets either.
And
they don't need to.
Yeah,
right. And their pet is their only companionship that they've got in their interaction with anything. And it's a great service. Baxter Mobile Pet is what it's called, and it's 701-1998. Give them a call if you need their assistance. Talk to them. Call them and talk to them and see what's available.
I've been in there a dozen times, and everybody's in there is friendly. They are there to help you and help that pet. You will feel very comfortable calling them.
Boarding service?
Some, yes.
Limited boarding service?
So far.
Okay. I know there's a lot of people that have to go for an overnighter at the hospital, and oh boy, what am I going to do with my little dog, or what am I going to do with my little cat? They need to know that those services are available. So, anything you'd like to close with?
Come see us. Take a tour.
Address?
302 South Main. It is 3 doors down from Dairy Queen.
Oh, and you can't miss it, because there's that dog out there in the front. And they'll just watch you come into the driveway, I promise you. You move that dog, I'm going to be heartbroken, because I'm just now getting used to it staring at me.
I'll never get used to it staring at me.
I don't know whose idea that was, but it was a good one.
That was the husband's.
That was the husband's?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Scooter, I think we're 1 minute away from takeoff. Yep. So we'll do the countdown. Thank you for joining us today.
We appreciate you coming in. We really do.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll have you back sometime again. And
okay.
We'll see if we can't teach your husband how to cook. You might just bring him with and scooter out him some teaching, some cooking lessons.
I guess you cook.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
He can. He can.
There's
He's
difference between
capable.
can and wanting to.
Cooked Domino's pizza last night.
If we see, go out to eat, you get to socialize more.
That's it.
With the two of us. So
There you go.
I don't know how that works out.
Well, thanks again for coming out. It's 7:59 and 37 seconds, so we'll call it a day.
For all your pet needs, just give them a call. Twin Lakes Animal Clinic and Baxter Mobile Service.
870-701-1998. Have a great day.